So as I was winding this ball of yarn, I started thinking, oh my gosh, it looks just like cotton candy. So that's what I'm gonna do with this yarn. I'm gonna make some cotton candy. Let's go. Okay guys, so this is what you're gonna need for this project. I'm using a 3.5mm crochet hook. You're gonna need a stitch marker, you're gonna need some scissors of course, and your yarn. This could be made out of any kind of yarn. I'm using a DK lightweight yarn. All right, so to start off, we're just gonna make a magic loop. Perfect. Just tighten up that loop on the hook, and then I like to pull that tail and make my hole rather small so it's more manageable because you gotta hold both sides of the circle. Okay, now we're just going to do 6 single crochets into our magic loop. There you go. When you turn your work to the side, you should be able to see your stitches at the top. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 right here at the end. Make sure that your stitches are not twisted and grab the tail and pull. Tighten that up. And there's your magic ring. Okay, so for row 2 and 3, we are just going to do single crochets all the way around. Now for row 4, we're going to do increases into every stitch, going from 6 to 12. So we need to go in and do 1 single crochet, and then we're going to do another one in that same stitch. So that makes 2. And go to the next stitch. 3. Same stitch, 4. And do that all the way around. Last increase here, 11 and 12. For row 5 and 6, you're just going to go all the way around doing 1 single crochet into each stitch. You should have 12 stitches at the end of each round. That is the end of row 6. Now we're going to do another increase row, 1 single crochet, and then we're going to increase, and that's what we're going to repeat. After that row, we're going to do a single crochet in each stitch all the way around, staying at 18 stitches. Okay, we are going to do another increase row. This one's going to be single crochet 2 and increase. So I just finished the end of row 9. Our next row, we're going to increase again. We're going to single crochet 3 and increase, going from 24 to 30. So now we're going to do one more increase row. We're going to do single crochet 4 and then increase. So we're going from 30 to 36. That is the end of row 11. For 12 and 13, we're going to just single crochet all the way around, staying at 36 stitches. So I'm gonna start using my stitch marker so I don't have to count each stitch each time. So I'll go ahead and do those and meet you back. And by now your work should look like this. Now I know it kind of looks like a nipple. Do not fret, trust the process. You will see. All right, after row 13, we're gonna go on to row 14, which is gonna be a decrease round. We want to go back down from 36 stitches to 30. So we're going to do our single crochet 4 and then decrease, and I'll show you how to do that. Let's go ahead and do our stitch marker back on that first stitch of the round. So we got 1, do another 3 single crochets. Now we're going to do an invisible decrease, which is just taking the front loops of each stitch. I'm gonna go in that one, and now we're gonna go in the next one. And now we're gonna yarn over and pull through those 2. You should have 2 loops on your hook, and then yarn over and go through those last 2, and you decrease from 2 to 1 stitch. We need to do that repeat 5 more times, and I'll meet you back at the beginning. Row 15, we're going to do single crochets all the way around, staying on 30 stitches. Now for row 16, we're going to increase back up to 36 stitches. Our repeat row with single crochet 4 and then increase. Row 17, we're going to increase from 36 to 42 stitches by doing single crochet 5 and increase. On our next one, we're going to do 6 single crochets and an increase, going from 42 stitches to 48. Okay, so row 19, we're going to do a repeat of 7 single crochets and then an increase, going from 48 to 54 stitches. So those were our last increase rows. Now we are going to do just single crochets all the way around for rows 20 and 26. So I'll go ahead and do those and meet you back. It kind of looks like a witch hat too. That'd be cool. All right guys, so I'm finishing up on my 26th row. Now we need to place the safety eyes between rows 21 and 22. This is my row of 21, 22. This is where pink and purple change. It looks like a cute multicolor little poopy. Okie dokie. So we got our 8mm safety eyes in there. We can also go ahead and begin stuffing. And if you don't have any like fiber feel laying around the house and you have an old pillow, just go ahead and cut that baby open. So now we just need to complete our little cotton candy here. I'm gonna go ahead and work on row 27. This is gonna be a decrease row. Our repeat's gonna be single crochet 7 and single crochet 2 together. Okay, so I just finished with row 27 and now I'm on row 28. We need to do another decrease row. Our repeat is going to be single crochet 6 together and then decrease. All right, I'm at the end of row 28. So you should have gone down from 48 stitches to 42. Now we're going to work on row 29, another decrease row, our repeat single crochet 5 and decrease. At the beginning of row 30, we're going to do another decrease, which is single crochet 4 and decrease. Row 31 is going to be our last decrease before we start working on the bottom of our cotton candy. So on row 31, we are going to do 3 single crochets and decrease. Okay, so I just finished row 31. And you know what I just realized? I did not think about the color change where the eye placement is. Because we've been working in the round and we have not been slipping and chaining 1 to connect our rounds, we've just been going in a continuous circle. It is going to look a little choppy where the color change is. And I don't really want it right here on the face. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work to the back, just single crocheting, no decreases or anything. And then I will do my color change in the back so it won't be showing in the front where my little guy's face is. Okay, I want to do my color change right here. To do that, we're just going to go in like we normally would for a single crochet and pull up that loop. Now right here where you would normally wrap over and pull through these last 2, you're going to stop and you're going to pick up your new color. And we're just going to wrap that new color around our hook and pull through those 2. And then we're going to continue working all the way around to the beginning of round. All right, I'm back at the end of round. And now I'm going to go ahead and stuff her back up a little bit. So for row 33, we're going to do another decrease row. We're going to go from 24 to 21. Our repeat's going to be single crochet 6 and then decrease. Row 34, we're just going to single crochet every stitch. Moving on to row 35, our repeat single crochet 5 and decrease. And now row 36, we're just going to single crochet all the way around. You should have 18 stitches. Row 37, another decrease row. We're going from 18 to 15 stitches. For row 38, just single crochet all the way around all 15 stitches and meet back at the beginning of round. Row 39, single crochet 3 and decrease, going from 15 to 12. Row 40, we're going to single crochet every stitch all the way around, 12 single crochets. Pick back up on row 41. Our decrease row is single crochet 2 and decrease. We're going to repeat that all the way around, going from 12 to 9 stitches. Row 42, single crochet all the way around. Next to last row, row 43. We're going to do single crochet and a decrease. That's going to be our repeat. Now, if it gets a little bit too difficult for you to do the invisible decrease at this last round, that is okay to do a regular decrease. I'm going to do one myself. In this last row, we're just going to go around and do single crochets in every stitch. So 6 stitches. Alright, and then I'm going to use some of that stuffing. I overstuffed it a little bit so that I don't have to like try to put more stuffing into this little hole. So I'm just going to kind of work down the stuffing a little bit. Let's go ahead and cut our yarn, leaving a little bit of a tail so that we can weave that in. I need better scissors. Get your darning needle, and we're just gonna weave in these ends and finish this thing out. I'm just gonna weave through every stitch in the front loop to close that up. Let's go down the middle here. I'm just gonna make it go all the way through. There we go. I'm actually going to use the last of my tail to make some accents around the eyes. He's looking at something. And there you have it, a cute little cotton candy guy. And you can make the face however you want it. Just get some black thread and do your thing. Get creative. I would love to see your little creations after following this tutorial. So please comment below and drop a pic. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.